Hey everyone, welcome to Talking Tennis. Just got home from work, so jumping on this stream a little bit late. Hopefully get some more people watching. Looks like one person is. Maybe that's me, I don't know. We'll see. 7 holds of serve so far to begin this match. Been pretty straightforward. Actually, Perricard a point away from another hold. I think I have some company joining very soon as well. So you'll get to hear more idiots talk than just me. Anyway, Perricard holds. Massive forehand. Yes, we're at 8 straight holds to begin this match. Been pretty straightforward so far. Got some people, looks like some people are joining. Thanks all for joining this watch along. Dude, jump in the comments. Tell me what your favorite match of the day has been so far. If you have one, I don't know, maybe you've hated all of them. You can have that opinion. That's legal. 4-all here. Haven't really caught much of this match. Been driving the majority of it, but hopefully we'll see some good tennis here over the next couple hours or so. First serve from Novak. Hits it into the net. And goes out wide with this serve. Perricard, decent return. Good forehand from Djokovic. Change the forward. And Novak keeps going to GMP's backhand. Switches up direction now, and the Frenchman hits forehand long. So 15 long. A little bit of an extended rally there. I don't know that I expect to see too many of those in this match. I'll pull up some stats here. Just the third point. So far that has gone 9+ shots. Perricard not doing much on this return game. 40 love now. Following an ace out wide from the deuce side of the court. I don't know if Jake is still here, but good morning, Jake. Is it not evening in Europe? What was that? Oh, nice volley here from Novak at the net to put this game away. Five, 4. Go to the changeover now. What can I do here? That's not what I'm looking for. Anyway, that was a straightforward hold. Put these headphones off until someone joins, hopefully soon. Maybe at the end of this set, we'll do a little bit of scoreboard check. There's not many matches happening at this point. Starting to come closer to the end of the scheduled play for the day. We're only a half an hour into this one, already towards the tail end of this set. Of course, still could be plenty of tennis here, but with the way these two serve, and more specifically the way that Mpetshi Perricard returns, I think this could be a fairly quick match. Don't necessarily see a 5-hour-long classic coming in. Good rally here, trading some backhand slices with each other. Perricard switches it up, goes down the line. Novak able to get to it. And then Perricard, there's an overhead forehand winner. Going part of the court, 40 love. He's a point away from getting it to 5-all. Since, I mean, they didn't really make a prediction beforehand on this match, but I think Novak in 3 feels about right to me. Jump down in the comments. Tell me why I'm wrong about that. I don't think I am. I think that ultimately this will be pretty straightforward. All right, 40-15. This is the first serve. And double faults. Never a good time to double fault, but still 40-30. So another game point here. Looks like that is his first of the match so far. These first serve percentages are definitely not right, though. All right. Frenchman holds. So it's 5-all. Here's what I'm going to do. Just a minute. Okay. Gonna see if I can do a screen share from I can get a screenshot with some more accurate stats. Very exciting. Love that going sounds like that. It's 15-all in this game. So, okay. There we go. This is a little bit more up to speed, I think. All right, 30-all. I'm gonna scroll through some stats too. Basic stats so far. Yeah, that's. Can I crop that at all? If I stop that. Okay, I don't know if I can crop that, but this is fine. Well, I've been figuring this junk out. Giovanni and Mpetshi Perricard has created a break point. It's the first of the match for either of them. Where do I have to go? It's 30-40. Novak serving. Early here, Mpetshi Perricard. He's kind of taking control of this point. Comes into the net. Volley goes, just into the net. Cannot convert it. Right, deuce now. You can see here. First break point of the match for either of them. Ooh, good serve from Novak, but just missed it. Location was really good. An idea to go down the tee there. But he misses it. Second serve. Let's see what he can do here. Or if he might go down the tee again. He does, and Mpetshi Perricard reads it well. Gets around for a nice forehand on the return. And Novak sends a backhand into the net. So break point number 2 for GMP. Trying to jump ahead and give himself an opportunity to serve for set number 1. for serving the net. So opportunity for a second serve here. Massive, massive point. A bit of a looping return from GMP. Allows Novak to very aggressively hit the third shot of the point towards his backhand. And Frenchman not able to do anything with it. So we're back at deuce. Novak has saved 2 break points now in this game. Yeah, once that return was sent back pretty softly, kind of had an idea that Novak might be able to win that point easily. Serve down the tee from Novak. He's been going there. Seems a decent amount from the deuce side of the court. And forehand error from Djokovic. Break point number 3 of this game now. It's less than a little over 7 minutes long here. We'll see if the third time is the charm. Serve out wide. And line judge called it out. Novak challenging. And umpire jumps down from her chair and confirms that the serve is out. It is the oddity of Roland Garros. They still have line judges making all of the calls. There's no electronic line calling here. It is, I don't even know. I can't name another tournament that doesn't have electronic line calling now. Novak walking over to the chair to have a conversation with the umpire, presumably about the shot. But my volume down here, so I'm not exactly sure what they are discussing at the moment. Regardless, though, it's a second serve now. Goes down the tee with it. A bit of a rally here, and we're at deuce. Unforced there from Mpetshi, Perricard. Interesting. Bussover ready. Just beat Taylor Fritz a few minutes ago. 4 sets. Really good win for him. Fritz has been struggling with injuries and just consistency overall this season. Quite certainly not his favorite surface. I'm not shocked that he's out early, though. I thought he would win at least one match here. There's another break point now for Frenchman on a massive forehand. The serve is out. Second serve. Gets it in. Not much on that return from Mpetshi Perricard. Novak taking control of the point pretty early on, really dictating the movement of this point. Keeps going to the Frenchman's backhand. Trying to break down that side. Switches up, goes forehand. Actually, Perricard reads it well, staying in this point. It's a very long rally, and it's a break as Mpetshi Perricard puts a forehand down the line. Great point from him. Great defense. Not a fantastic return. Allowed Novak to really take control early on. But he hangs in there and really just had that one look to take the point, and he was able to capitalize on it. So a brief changeover now. Switch ends of the court. And then Giovanni and Perricard will serve for set number 1. Check out some stats during this changeover. First serve percentage, just in favor of Novak up to this point. Mpetshi Perricard's only dropped 1 point on first serve up to this point. So if he can get some first serves in this game, that could be very key for him. 17 of 18 so far. All of the service speed numbers favor Mpetshi Perricard, as you likely expect. One of the biggest servers on tour. Serve and volley here on the first point. Able to put a backhand overhead volley away. So 15 love. Big first serve out wide. A decent return from Novak. Mpetshi Perricard was trying to come in for another serve and volley. Wasn't able to do anything on the volley. It's 15 all. Whew. Massive first serve. 232 kilometers per hour. That would be, what, 144 miles per hour. That's fast. Slight understatement, perhaps. At 40-15, Mpetshi Perricard's got 2 set points. This is a good point for Matthew. For sure, a little bit of rust, lack of match fitness. Novak hasn't played a lot this year. Hits an ace out wide, and Mpetshi Perricard has taken set number 1. Great start to this match for him. I think it's 7-5. Novak wasn't able to create a break point opportunity at any point during that first set. So look, there's a long ways to go. And I mean, it's a Grand Slam. So for the men, it's best of 5. He's still 2 sets away from being able to claim this match. But that feels, to me, that feels like the type of set that he Like, he can play that set a couple of times. That feels like a sustainable system of play for him. I think this is interesting point too. Like, his serve is so big that, I mean, it's tough for Novak to do anything with it. Novak certainly has the more returnable serve of the two. Both of them have been pretty good on serve. First serve percentage is 71 for Novak, 73% for Giovanni. Both of them winning first serve at pretty high clips. 80% for Djokovic, 91% for Mpetshi Perricard. Yeah, really, the difference is Novak's last service game, where Mpetshi Perricard had 4 opportunities to create a break point. Finally did take advantage of it. This is the interesting stat right here, winners. 22 to 13. Both of them playing pretty well. Novak, 13 winners, 5 unforced errors. Mpetshi Perricard, 22 winners, 9 unforced errors. It's been a pretty quality match. Neither of them are playing that poorly. All right, second set beginning. No breaks here, just get back into it. Novak serving to begin this set. I feel like it's pretty important for him to at least get a hold here. Already has dropped 3 straight games. Yeah, that's a great point from him. Mpetshi Perricard. He's in defense, but not able to put much pressure on Novak there. So 15 all. Nice forehand winner from Novak. 30-15. Yes. We'll keep it here. Okay. I'll do a scoreboard check here pretty soon. Just start cruising through some results from the day. Not many matches left. We played on the opening day of Roland Garros. Very nice angle from Novak here. Short strike. Cross court from the forehand. It's at 40-30. And Novak holds. So, look at some results here from earlier in the day. Oh, Philippe Chatrier for this match. Linda Bencic won earlier. Alexander Zverev. Here, Andreeva. Yeah, it's been all straight setters so far. We'll see if this one is a little bit different. Yeah. Susan Longland. Kachanov won Baptiste Krejcikova. Kind of like a highlight match of the day. Couple of really good sets, and then looks like Baptiste ran away with set number 3. Taylor Fritz just lost this one. Interesting. Sorana Kirste has been having a fantastic season. Efremova, a younger player who's kind of due to the connection with Patrick Mortagalou. I think we've all been hearing about more over the last couple of years. Very excited to see how she does today in this match. Kostyuk, nice win. Volley nets. Mpetshi, straight sets. Joao Fonseca, straight sets victory. And then Lorenzo Sonego getting his campaign started. Match against Pierre Hughes Hebert. Back here. We'll get some more scores shortly. Ooh. 30 love. I think it'll be interesting to see if the beginning of this second set resembles the beginning, or I mean the majority of the first set, just holding serve and just looking for some opportunities. If there's ever a crack. It's 40 love here pretty quickly. Novak, the number 3 seed in this tournament. He's defending semifinal points. What is he in the live rankings? I'm going to take a look at that. So yeah, he's number 3 in the seeding. He's number 4 in the rankings. Carlos Alcaraz not here. Is the reason for that. So it looks like he's still number 4. Man, there's plenty of players who could pass him though. I think this was an interesting result to me. Nice to see Nuno Borges get a pretty solid win. Martina Echeverry, not an easy player to play on clay at all. I thought he would get at least a set, so maybe a little bit surprising that he wasn't able to, but yeah, I agree with you, Matthew. Borges pretty solid, so not shocked that he got the win. Quickly at 40 love here. And that's a hold for Novak. 2-1 now in second set. Do some more scoreboard surfing. Djokovic Fokina with a 5-set victory over Jumer. No, that's not an easy first-round opponent to play on clay. Katie McNally, she's had a decent spring. Takes out Ayla Tomljanovic in 3. Bia Haddad Maya loses in 3. Magda Linette comes from a set down to beat Teresa Valentova. 3. There's some good matches on these courts. Peyton Stearns beats Sophia Kenin. This is a match I may or may not have had on in the background. Or today. Exciting one in between those two. Elise gets the win. Royer serving to go up 2-0. It's Delian. I won't say every match here, but Kecmanovic with a straight set victory over Marjan. I'm a little surprised by that, I think. Marjan typically pretty good. Dino Prismic. That kid's he's a problem when he's on. Good day for him. Djokovic. Good win. Alexander Blokh. Yeah, some good young players. Those courts having good opening round here at Roland Garros. We just did take the second set, so we've got a nice lead. 30 love here in this service game. Massive forehand from Mpetshi Perricard. On this, the third shot of the point. I'm going to jump back to this comment from Matthew about some obvious rust from Novak. I'm trying to figure out if the rust is from just a lack of playing time in the last several months. Whether he's just trying to like pick his spots and hasn't found a spot yet, or if some of the injury concerns surrounding him may be having an effect here. There's a lot of things that could be happening, but not. He does seem a little bit lower energy than normal. Don't love to see it this early in the tournament, but yeah, this is a very quick hold from Mpetshi Perricard. It's 2-all now. Novak serving yet again. 2-all. It's set number 2. Like great volley from Novak up at the net. Mpetshi Perricard just keeps. Yeah, I mean he hits that shot up, but Novak really had a couple of great opportunities to win that point much easier than he did, and just kept hitting it up the middle. Oh, GMP guesses wrong on where that serve is going. Maybe a little bit. I think like I do wonder how much of that higher is just like maybe a little bit of desperation and feeling like you have to have someone in your box through clay court season, especially coming up to Roland Garros. Very straightforward hold. Heading to a changeover. Yellow retired in the middle of the second set. Duckworth was looked like he was in good control. Here's the match we kind of spoke about earlier. Borges and Echeverry. Thomas Bahach. This is a bridge. I thought that would be maybe a little bit more competitive. 4-4 and 3 seems pretty straightforward. Solana Sierra. A straight set win over Emma Raducanu. Bageled her in set number 1. Tiebreak in the second set. There, Towson goes down in the first round, which clay is not necessarily the surface of choice for her. GMP serving now. Some good defense from Novak on this point. He'll take it. So, love 15. All right, 15 all here. Not much to say on that point. The turn was just kind of like a pop-up. Just a short jog up to net, put a forehand away. $15.30 here. A little bit of an opening for Novak. I wonder if we're going to see a little bit more energy through the rest of this game. Mpetshi Perricard fires a forehand into the net. It's 2 break points now for Novak. His first ones of the entire evening on Paris. I think he'll find a way to summon a little bit more energy here and try to get this game locked up. That's a good point from the Frenchman, though. Wow. 30-40. Just moving Novak all over on this one. Body serve. Perricard up at the net, volleying, and he's able to save the second break point. That's a big test for him out of the way. Novak eventually just hits one into the tape. That's a good net point from him, though. Don't always see those. First serve out. He hasn't missed many today. Goes out wide with it, comes into the net volley, and Novak able to get the ball by Perricard as he was running in, but he also got the ball behind the back of the baseline, so goes out. Didn't miss by much, but it's an advantage now for GMP. Good serve down the tee. Novak can't get the return in play. 3-all. Yeah, it's the first time he's had break points this entire match so far. But yeah, I think I agree with you. Like it. Also, just the way that Perricard is serving. I mean, first serve percentage has come down a little bit, but still 68%, and winning 88% of his first serve that he gets in. Like it's you're not going to have too many opportunities when your opponent is playing like that. So, tweener from Giovanni that he hits. Well, that was looks like it was well beyond the baseline. Novak wins first point of this game, though. Baseline rally here. Good shot making from Novak. Hits the net with one. It bounces up and does land in. Mpetshi Perricard. I thought it was in. Maybe it was out. It might have been just a little bit long. Mpetshi Perricard gets the point, so 15-all. Something to keep an eye on. In the second set, there's been a couple of moments where actually Perricard has had to he's had an opportunity to guess which way Novak is going to hit it. He's moving left to defend his backhand. Both times I've seen it. And Novak has switched up from, I mean, often in the first set he was attacking the backhand. He's like moved to the forehand a little bit now, which I think he has to. Like, Giovanni is playing so well. You just have to do something a little bit different, even if it is maybe his stronger side. You can't allow him to continue to do the same thing over and over. But it has worked out for Novak up to this point. He's gotten Giovanni to guess wrong a couple of times, but not a big step, but Just something I think to keep an eye on. Some of these 50-50 balls where you just have to make a decision about which way you're going. Pretty well here in the second serve. Bit of a rally here, and Giovanni shot forehand, clips the tape, then bounces long past the baseline. So they're showing a stat on screen now. Novak has won 76 straight first-round matches at Grand Slams. 2006 Australian Open was the last time he lost. We are quite a ways away from this match being over. But just a stat to keep an eye on. Mpetshi Perricard gets it to deuce, forehand winner. Inside out. Just open court. Novak sitting in the middle. Tough position to be. Novak tried to catch his breath a little bit after that point. There's a lot of players I would read into that. Novak, maybe not so much. Seen him look like that so many times, and then he ends up winning the match. So, we're deuce though. Return from Perricard, just a little bit out. Advantage for Novak. Good serve down the tee. Novak comes into the net again, just like his it right at GMP. He's able to defend. Drop slice, and Novak holds. Mpetshi Perricard able to get up to it, but not able to get it over the net. Not much else to add to this comment. It's like there's not a ton of speed on it. I've got a bigger problem with the placement of where he's putting it. Like, usually these last couple times that he's had an opportunity with these like volleys up at the net, he's just going right back up the middle, right at Mpetshi Perricard. He doesn't even have to move. Like, he's winning these points, but I mean, I feel like you're in a position to create an angle and make it a little bit easier for yourself. So, I'm not quite sure what to think about that. But it's 4-3 now. You think tiebreaker? I don't know if I'm there yet. I think we've got a ways to go before that. I wouldn't be shocked to see a break by either one of them at some point soon. This little rally here. Good point from Novak. A little bit more hand volley away. Much more ankle on that one. Just makes life a little bit easier. So when you were able to hit that shot, but love 15. That's a great drop shot from GMP. Novak gets to it fairly easily. Anyway, it's love 30. Certainly an opening now for Novak to try and take control of this set. First serve goes out. Good placement on the second serve. Wide with it. Novak gets to the return, but leaves the court wide open, and GMP takes advantage of Novak's open backhand wing. 15-30. Another first serve miss from GMP. First set was a lot more clinical on the first serve from him. This one not so much. Good serve and volley from him though. So at 30 all. All right, it'll be a break point. Volley from Perricard goes into the net. Novak is 0 for 2 in this set, I think. The 2 in a game earlier on. Yeah, this is his third opportunity now to get a break. This being a very critical juncture of the second set. Good serve out wide. Not returned into play. We're at deuce. That was very important. And was that? That must have just been out. I thought it was an ace out wide, but must have just missed. Only with electronic line calling to help us know for sure. But guess we'll never know. Drop shot from Novak. Actually, Perricard gets there. And then, he has to reach pretty far up on this point of the net to try to get that one back. Not able to do it. Good work from him to get to the first ball, but second shot up there, he's not quite able to get back on top of it. Go see. Go see you. Yeah, Novak struggling in the match and doesn't seem to have the highest energy level either. Doing enough to stay in it so far, but oh, buddy, you know I had that one on at work. Peyton Stearns is so fun to watch. She might be my favorite player to watch. I do love when players like are able to have that like emotion on court and like still play well. Not everyone can do it, but no, she's a lot of fun. And Novak apologizing for this shot. He's got a break point. Third one of this game. Let's see if he can convert this time. First serve goes into the net. Second serve. Oh, body serve. Creating some backhands. Switch first. Still hitting through the middle of the court. How much here? And I'm not sure what that shot from Novak was. Just misread it, it seems like. Novak's now over 5 on break points today, all in this set. Not sure if like maybe that bounced weird off of the ground. Definitely just missed it a little bit though. I work at a church doing production actually, so like audio stuff. So definitely a background match for me, but yeah, I'll watch her. Yeah, Novak's 39 now. No? Sure he's 39. Let's find out. Yeah, he's 39 years old. He's made $193 million. That's pretty good. Let's go back to stats. We're at deuce again. Sure, it was a very interesting point. Yeah, I'll come to this comment here. But yeah, we're like nearly an hour and a half into this match. And it's advantage for Mpetshi Perricard now. Yeah, like, I mean, even if this does turn into a 4 sets win for Novak at this stage, like this match is probably around a 3-hour match, maybe a little bit more. Which like that is a decent amount. Let's check out this draw here. Where is Novak? Got the bottom half playing today. Part of the bottom half. Not entirely all of it. I'll share this tab. Okay, so winner of this match, let's see here. I'll hide this comment quick so you can see the entire thing. But winner of this match plays the winner of Delian and Royer, which is going on right now. And then winner of that take on either Joao Fonseca or Dino Prismic. Neither of which would be easy at all on clay. Third round. Both of them got through in straight sets today. So Royer, I think he'll come through in straights. I'll pick him to finish this off. Yeah, that means like if Novak were to get out of this one, which certainly is a question mark at this point. Like he would be the most maybe worn out player. Anyway, we're at 4-all here. Is it Dosasti? Maybe. I didn't get a look at that. Yeah, hopefully TN changes that. I don't know. Were you surprised that Zheng's match was as one-sided? I'm not sure. I was like, I mean, given the quality of opponent he's playing, like, I don't know that I was shocked necessarily, but I think it's fair to say that Novak has been terrible on some of these breakpoints. It's not been good on some of them. Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have any clay courts here. And also, Houston is turning into a grass court, apparently, so we have even less clay courts, which is just amazing. I'll be getting some company here pretty soon. It's a 5-4 here. Hey, Willie. What team's logo is that? Can't, like, read it. Some soccer club. I wouldn't be shocked by this. So Mpetshi Perricard about to serve. It's down 4-5 in set number 2. Valdez, give me a thumbs up if you are ready to join on. Hey, joining me, we got Valdez. Is this?
Yes.
I think. Yeah, dude, good
You
to
hear
have you
me?
on. Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you. Can see
Perfect.
you.
Perfect.
Have you been following this match? Like,
I honestly, gosh, men's tennis has just been I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard for me to appreciate men's tennis. Like I I just don't know what to expect. Um I've seen a lot of preview videos around like the men's tournament. I'm just like, what is there to talk about beyond Sinner winning
it's
his Grand Slam?
look,
Um,
it's a fair question because, like, I mean, one, he's just so good. Two, who's gonna stop him? Like the Novak that's struggling to be the top 80 player in the world right now, like Zverev, like Arthur Fils is not playing, Alcaraz is not playing. Like
Holger
a little bit
Rune's
tough right
not
now, but
playing. Jack
no,
Draper's not playing.
no.
Musetti, last year's semifinalist, not playing.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian Corda withdrew from this tournament. I mean, it is just carnage in this tournament
Yeah.
on the men's side. Have you? I
Hey,
was watching the match from the beginning.
Okay.
What are your thoughts so far?
It's um it's hard to know. Yeah, Corda's out. Go Steve.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
he's
a
not playing the tournament.
relatively recent development. But yeah, WTA definitely the better of the two tours right now. Dude,
That is
I'm
yeah.
I'm struggling to your question, struggling to figure out what I think about Novak in this match so far. Like, is this a lack of fitness,
Mm.
or is something else happening? Like, he looks very winded out there.
Yeah, I from the first it was pretty steady on serve throughout the first set. And then
Mm-hmm.
they got to that massive game at with Novak serving at 5-all. Mpetshi Perricard had like 4 break points or 5 break points in total. And I remember on the first of the break points, he had an easy volley that he missed. And the second break point, he made a terrible error on his backhand, and Djokovic. I think either Djokovic got it to deuce, and at that point, you're thinking if he doesn't break here, this is the only chance he's gonna have in the match. But he has 2 more break points and breaks on his fourth attempt, and then serves it out easily. In this second set, Djokovic has had I believe 8 break points. So in this
Uh,
second set, um, like 8 or 7, something like a really high number. Let's see.
yeah. Where's
Second set, he's had multiple
6?
6 break points,
Yeah.
and Perry Carter saved all the break points.
Mm-hmm.
And on one of the break points, Djokovic had an easy passing shot that he dumped into the net. So I don't know what, like, it's it's I won't be surprised. This match can go one of two ways, in my opinion. Like Djokovic could like rally, like go into his zone, and Perry Card could feel the moment, which is a very likely scenario if he sees this one set. I definitely think there is a fitness issue here with Djokovic because, contrary to what a lot of people would believe, like they would see Perricard and think Perricard fast surface, but like the clay so far, the patterns in the rallies are actually helping Perricard because he's not getting rushed on his. Because when you see him play on other surfaces, like he's just rushed all the time, and he's not getting rushed on his ground
Mm-hmm.
strokes, and so it's giving him time to set up on his backhand and forehand. So yeah, I think it's just to see like how Djokovic bounces back from this.
We're at a pretty important juncture of this second set right now. Novak's serving
Yeah.
up 30 love in this game. This is the point where he got broken in set number 1.
Yep, this is the moment.
Was it Matthew? I think was calling for a tiebreaker earlier. I think it was Matthew that said that. Maybe it was Ghosty. I can't
Because
remember.
I think if they go into a tiebreak, I think Djokovic will pull it out. But then again, Djokovic has been really shaky. So I don't know.
Good hold from Novak.
Yep.
6-5 now.
What other matches did you watch today, Carson? Did you watch any men?
A little bit of Stearns Kennan,
Mm.
but yeah, I worked today, so
Yeah, I the only match I followed was Passaveretti and Fritz. I really
okay,
thought
yeah.
that, yeah, I really thought that Passaveretti was gonna let that one slip after Fritz stole that third set, saving match point. But he had nothing left in that fourth set. It was, I think he had match points at 5 love for a bagel. But Fritz took at least one game and
Why does Noel keep going?
that's
Money. He's still really really good.
he
Like
is.
I mean, he just made the finals of the Australian Open. I mean, maybe he needed a little bit of luck to get there. but I mean, he's still a really good player.
Do you think he's going to, let's say he loses to Perricard today, where does he go from here?
I mean, I guess the short answer is Wimbledon.
I was just saying, like, I mean, yeah, that's
I mean,
that's a short answer.
There's no way he would leave after this. Look,
I
think that Novak is someone that I think he will play as long as he feels like he can win. If there's a moment where he feels like he's no longer competitive with the top players, like he'll just call it. But
I just, it's hard for me to envision a world where even if he scrapes past Perricard, that does not fill me with confidence. Like, he's gonna have to play. I think his third round is Dino Prismic, who he lost to recently.
yeah, I mean, it's
And
Prismic or Fonseca.
yeah, so that's a problem. Perricard is down love 30, serving to stay in the second set. So let's see if Djokovic can make a push there. I'm looking at the draw. Just want to see what is next for Djokovic. If he comes through.
Royer, I believe.
Yeah, I think that will be an easier match. I know Royer plays well sometimes, but Djokovic should be able to outsteady him if he's 70%. Oh,
This is a
okay.
great point by Matthew, though. Like, I know this game is going as 15-30. It's like if he does get through this match, though, like there is a point where you play yourself into the tournament.
I agree. I agree to some extent. I just like Djokovic really hasn't filled me with confidence. I don't know how else like it's just been. Anyways, Perricard, Djokovic has 2 more break points, which are set points.
First one is not converted. Return into the net. Looks a little bit exasperated after that one, but yeah, I think it could happen. Like, it wouldn't be the first time we've ever seen him do it. That's a massive ace, and I'm not sure if you're still on, but I think your stream has maybe frozen up. Yeah, there. I think you're back.
Am I?
Yeah, I think you just froze up there for a second. We're a deuce here. Or maybe frozen again.
Am I back?
Yes, now you're back.
Perfect. Djokovic has another set point. Yeah, Djokovic has just been really unclutch in this match. Like passing shots into the net, like just not taking his chances. So it doesn't, and I do think he can definitely play himself into form. This is 9 break points now. 9 break points unconverted for Djokovic. It's 9, right? I'm right.
Yeah. 9.
Great.
Oh, 9 today.
Well, there we go. And
I
he's
mean,
going
both
to
of
be
them are positive winners to unforced errors. Like kind of been a higher quality match actually, but he's just not converting in some big moments.
And now
And
Perricard has a game point.
yeah,
He's gonna be really mad if he doesn't he loses this set. Um, I I'm trying to who do you think has the best chance of derailing Yannick Sinner?
um,
I'll tell you now, it's not it's
gosh,
not
dude.
it's not Djokovic.
No, it's not Novak, but yeah, this is not a not exactly the point that Novak wants, but on this one, but gets it done barely.
Back to Jess.
Dude, it's tough because like honestly, the answer is probably Zverev, but we've seen that matchup so often. Like it
Oh, it can't be Zverev. How is it Zverev?
was it
Like,
Medvedev?
it is
Like,
Medvedev. It
do you
has
think
to
it's
like who
Medvedev?
else? Who else has played Sinner closer this year? No one
It's
has played
it's
Sinner
fair,
closer.
but it's like I mean, I don't
Yeah,
trust Medvedev on clay.
yeah,
Medvedev doesn't trust Medvedev on clay.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. Morning, Jake. Morning? Jake, is it
Where's
not
Jake?
evening in UK?
Oh, maybe he's saying, "Oh, it's not morning for us. I'm in the US.
Yeah.
I'm in Texas, and it's 3 in the afternoon, or just after 3."
Set point number 4 here currently happening.
Oh,
Was that good enough?
that is good.
No way.
That is
Wow.
he takes it.
Yeah.
He finally comes good. Um,
Asking for some support from the crowd. I'm sure it's an interesting dynamic. Obviously, you're playing a Frenchman in Paris. Like, the crowd is not going to be on his side for this one, but they still get
so
behind him here.
I think Djokovic has more pull, and I think another thing I've noticed with the match as I was watching, it was a bit of a muted audience at times because I feel like sometimes they're a bit divided. They love Djokovic, what he's done in the tournament, what he means for the tournament, and then of course Perricard is a Frenchman, so at times they've been divided.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's see what Djokovic can raise his level because he has to raise his level because he's not playing well.
Yeah, I think like an interesting point. Like the person we could see challenge like Sinner might not be someone you exactly expect. Like I'll just like looking at the draw, I'll throw this one out. Sinner third round versus Corentin Moutet.
I thought it was Landaluce in his for his third round.
It's it could be Lando Luce, but Moutet's the seeded player in that other part.
I don't trust Mute in any way, shape, or form to
But
make anything.
you know Moutet's going to turn that into an absolute clown show. Like
And a clown show where he loses 2-2-1 or something like that. It's like, yeah.
yeah, like
Uh,
I mean, fourth round could be interesting for him. Like that other part of the section, like uh Rinder connections there, Berrettini, Darderi. Like it's
the difficult thing about the draw right now is it's hard for me to pick out someone who I think is going to have a breakout tournament because everyone is in so-so form, either in so-so form or they're in Sinner's path. So I'm looking
mhm.
to go through Fernley has barely played this year, plagued with injury. Landaluce, still inexperienced. Mute is certainly doesn't really put it all together in slams. Rinderknech has been injured. Berrettini is still coming back. Hopefully, he can do something. I'm just going through the list to see. Darderi is Sinner's scheduled fourth round, but he's never really brought it to the majors, and he's overplayed already this year, so I'm worried from a physical level. I think he lost last week in straight sets to Diminor in Hamburg. Was that Hamburg or Geneva? Geneva, I think. Um, Ethan Quinn is just coming back. Bublich is the scheduled quarterfinal, but he's not been in great form this year. Tiafo, last year's quarterfinalists, been he started off great on the hard courts. Clay form is still unsteady. Greekspor is another potential quarterfinalist for Sinner, but still untrustworthy. Tsitsipas down in the 80s. Shelton, I mean, last year's fourth round played a great match against Carlos. Not sure if he's going to bring it all together again this clay season. Felix, to everyone's shock and dismay, is he has a quarter at the French Open. I was
Yeah.
like, I was just like, what is going on?
Mhm.
But he's been struggling with fitness and form, quite frankly. Had a lot of cramping issues this year. Last had one in Rome against was it Navone, and then had cramping issues again at the AO. And this is going to be a very hot tournament, so I don't know what to expect of Felix. And he's playing Altmaier, who is not an easy out. So
Definitely not.
he's he's also like on upset watch, quite frankly. Baez, oh my gosh, he has not been able to translate any sort of South American clay court form to the North European. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nakashima is probably not gonna do much, unfortunately. But the draw could open up. I don't know if Altmaier takes out Felix, Nakashima could have a deep run. Nori is one to watch,
Yeah.
but I heard he's been dealing with a rib issue.
A little bit. A little bit of fitness. All right. As the third set begins, got a very pressing question for you. This is very, very important. Jake wants to know who you're cheering for in this match and who your favorite player is.
um, I I don't
Don't
know if
get
I
in too much trouble.
did I give myself away already? I mean, obviously, well, not obviously. Carlos is my favorite player, but I, contrary to what a lot of people think, I don't dislike Yannick Sinner. I'm not one of those crazy Carlos fans, honestly. I just want a healthy tour where there are like good matches to watch. But yeah, Carlos is my favorite player, and um, I nearly canceled my HBO subscription when he withdrew from the French Open.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, I'm not. But yeah, for this match, gosh, I'd really, I was originally rooting for Djokovic because he's a star. He's gonna draw the audiences. He would make good matches later in the tournament. But if he doesn't pick it up, I mean, I love Perricard too, and I want him to have a breakout result.
Mhm.
Um, so I would say I want Djokovic to win because I feel like he has more potential to go deep. And I just want good matches, quite frankly, from this tournament. But yeah, that's how I feel about this one. Well, who's
Yeah.
your favorite player, Jake? And
I
who are
can
you
tell you
rooting
right now,
for?
this is who
Azarenka.
his favorite player is.
Oh, God.
So he loves Azarenka.
You know what?
Uh,
I think Azarenka, if I'm being honest, when I look back over the years, Azarenka for me is one of the most underrated players. One of the more underrated players. I think she really had an era there. I would say between 2011, actually 2010, actually, even 29, like 2009, and like between 2009 and 2016, like those that 7 year period, she was consistently in the top 10 or
Hmm.
most and like winning big titles, challenging. She was Serena's greatest challenge over those
Yeah.
years. So I would say she when I look back, and I'm not one of those people who likes to glorify a big three or a big something or whatever like that. But I would say the Serena, Azarenka, Sharapova triumvirate, like those were the years. Like they were consistently winning the big titles and showing up.
Hmm.
And I loved all like the matches between those three. Serena and Azarenka, I mean, they just had so many classics. I mean, I can't even begin to like. There was that crazy match in Madrid where Azarenka served for the match, had triple match point, and then double faulted 3 times in a row, and somehow Serena won the match. And that was the craziest thing I ever watched. Their 20, I think it was 20, I think it was 2015 where they played just crazy 3 set matches that were just all over the place. Um, but yeah, I love Azarenka. I love Azarenka. I I was joking with a friend the other day, and I thought, and we were like, where is she? She hasn't played since the U.S. Open against Pagula, where she put a decent match actually.
Hmm.
And someone was asking if she's like silently retired a la Yankovic, like she's just bye bye, like, um, but she did a social media post the other day, and we're like, oh, she's alive, oh gosh, um,
She's alive. Hasn't hasn't
uh,
played in quite a while at this point. Who knows if she will? Um, I don't know. She doesn't seem like the type of player that's gonna go search for a big retirement tour.
no,
I
I
think
don't
that
think so.
whenever she decides to be done, like we're just not gonna hear from her
Yeah,
for a
who's your
while. But
who's your favorite player, Carson, and who are you rooting for? You're on the spot now.
um, yeah, I don't necessarily like. There are players I love watching.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. Like I don't necessarily have like a favorite.
Mm.
I think like I mean, there's 200 that I enjoy watching a lot. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like if I had to pick just one player, and Ghosty will love me for this one, but probably Peyton Stearns. Like I
Well,
just
did she win today? She won today, didn't
she
she?
did,
Oh,
she did, but I don't know. I just love players who have like that level of emotion
mm.
on the court, and it's like you just kind of know what they're thinking. Um, yeah, while we've been talking here, Mpetshi Perricard has just like dropped his serve very easily in this game. Pretty
Well,
straightforward. So it's 2-love to Novak here early on in this third set.
well, the writing, I just, I just, and that's what I thought. I feared like this match could go one of two ways. Like Pericard, like steadies himself and makes it too tough for Djokovic to come back, or he implodes and just lets it slip. And yeah,
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
um,
Yeah. I think Jake wants to follow you on Twitter. If you have a Twitter,
I do have a Twitter.
yeah.
How
Go ahead
do
and
I?
promote yourself quickly.
Let me promote myself quickly. Gosh. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
I think GMP's level has just dropped here in this third set. Ever since he's got him broken, it's been lower energy from him. He's definitely like down a level.
And it's with a player like Perricard, I would like he's isn't he getting coached by Greg Rusetsky now? Is
Yeah.
that right? So like from a coaching standpoint, it's like he would have signed up to be one set all with Djokovic. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you haven't. It's having that mental resilience. Like I was shocked when he broke Djokovic and took the first. like so, and to make the second set that competitive and
Yeah,
like it's not like Djokovic like it's not like he was in a winning position and like somehow lost it
yeah.
in the second set. But yeah.
So physio on the court right now. Just saw the doctor run out. JP's
Oh,
got issue with arm or thumb,
oh,
maybe.
he had
See how
his
this.
he had a wrist issue earlier this season, didn't he?
He did
Perricard?
have a wrist issue earlier. February was it?
Oh my gosh, what's
Yeah,
happening
so
to the wrist of the players?
they're not lifting enough weights. That's what's happening.
They're not doing the wrist strengthening exercises, I guess.
No, they're playing too much tennis and not spending enough time in the gym.
Mm,
That's what's happening. Too many
uh,
2 week 1000s. That's what's going on.
I
We'll
mean,
blame
I would
that.
say what Sinner did just supremely impressive. I was very surprised he was able to run through
Yeah.
all the three masters and he played all of them. The only caution is like, is that gonna come back to bite him if he's in a deep match with someone and like duking it out for 3+ hours and it's like, okay, like how is his body gonna hold up in that scenario? But I would say that's the only concern from a center standpoint. But
Mhm.
he has a fairly straightforward draw, in my opinion. So I don't think Perricard is doing well. Gosh, it's not looking good. Oof.
Yeah,
This
hopefully
after
he's at least like able to play for a while, but I mean,
did this after losing Alta Fils yesterday is going to be rough for the French people, and
mhm.
Monfils could be out tomorrow as well. So it's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
his it's his final time playing in his home slam, according to his plans anyway. But
Yeah.
mm,
Um, trying to surprising
Carson,
result. Very surprising result from today. Um, I it's there's so many great clay court players, especially the South Americans, who do not do well at the French Open. I'm looking at you, Sebastian Baez. I'm looking at you, Francisco Cerundolo. I'm looking at you, Echeverry, losing to straight sets to Nuno Borges. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, he had all this momentum going into on the clay, coming into the French and losing in straight sets to
yeah,
Borges. Oof.
yeah. I mean, Borges is fairly solid,
Oh
and
no,
clay is his
Borges is
surface.
Borges is no slouch. That's not, but you would think that with
Yeah,
everything
I didn't expect a straight set victory. Like,
that, I mean, it was very straightforward. Let me look at the score. It was six
was
three,
it?
6-4, 6-2.
Mhm.
It's like, what happened there?
Yeah. So, Jake, it's very important that you know that my best mate in the talking tennis staff, like it's me. I'm my own best mate.
Good answer. Good answer, Carson.
uh, he's did pull out. Was it a couple days ago?
Yeah,
It's yeah,
it was yesterday, not yesterday. It
yeah.
was yesterday.
Another
Um,
wrist issue.
oh
Um,
no, I don't think Fist was a wrist. I think it was his hip or back, something like that.
maybe.
Um,
GMP decided to go serve volley. It was working for him earlier in the match. Well,
uh,
so
Mahaj beat Zizou Bergs in straight sets. Zverev took care of Benjamin Bonzi in straight sets. Mencic also came through in straight sets. Um, Yeah, I don't know. Fritz is in a tough place now because he has all these grass court points to defend.
Hmm. Yeah, honestly, though, him having like 3 weeks off now will be a good thing for him.
I
Yeah.
I'm surprised he came to the clay at all.
Yeah, I get like he's a grinder. He just wants to play tennis all the time.
Of course, he
Like
is.
he's a
Did
little bit
you
of a bulldog in that aspect, but
did you
he
see
needs to take some time off.
did you see he came with his revenge body, as they say, after breaking up with Mon.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say he looks good, like a good-looking dude, but
Oh gosh. Uh, Djokovic is cruising along,
yeah. Oh, what a
40
great
love,
drop shot here. Oh,
up 4-1 now. In the third. Uh,
mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if there are any other surprising results from today. Oh, Haley Baptiste went through quite a scare there, saving match points against Barbara Krejcikova.
Yeah.
That would have been a very disappointing result. With all the momentum she had this clay season, losing in the first round would have been really devastating.
Mm-hmm. And that's like such a difficult first round
Oh yeah,
match
of course.
because like
I flagged that match.
yeah, Krejcikova is a top 20, top 30 player in the world.
She's a two-time Grand Slam champion. Any day, anytime.
Dude, like she's a Hall of Famer right now.
Exactly. How
Like
many how many doubles titles? She says she won
uh
like
4?
she's won like multiple Grand Slam doubles
Yeah,
titles. Yeah, so
what a
like you
solid
said,
amount of
she's a Hall of Famer. That was always going to be a trap match for her.
yeah. But that was a match I had circled on the schedule today. Like that's going to be interesting just to see what happens. Kirstea just came through a match, straight set win against the young French teenager
She was
from
actually
Nova.
she was actually down a break and twice in that first set, which
Yeah.
is but other results, Sloan unfortunately could not carry through the form from the qualifying rounds.
Interesting stat they just threw on screen. Mpetshi Perricard's first serve speed before his medical timeout was averaging 123, and since then he's averaging 116.
Oh, it's over for him then.
That's
It's not
just not. That's not enough.
it's not gonna cut it because he got himself into a winning position by just throwing down bombs on Djokovic. Like he was throwing down 140 serves on Djokovic, and Djokovic had no response for them.
Well, here's
Maybe
a good
that's
question.
oh, I think it's Krejcikova, undisputably.
Yeah, I would say Krejcikov as well, just because of the singles success.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever you may or may not think of doubles, the reality of singles just matters a little
But
bit
like,
more.
but I think even on the doubles, let me just double check Krejcikova's um, credentials a moment here, because she has quite a number of doubles titles, and so she has two singles and wow, you would not believe this. She has 7 Grand Slam doubles titles.
All right, yeah.
So
How
two
many does
singles.
Serrani have?
Um, wait, she won the Olympics in 2021 as well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's case closed. Like she is like that is it's case closed. She has a higher career ranking. She has 2 Grand Slam singles. She has 7 Grand Slam doubles, WTA finals, gold at the Olympics. Irani has only guess what? Irani has only 6 doubles titles and 1 Olympic gold.
Right.
Never
Yeah.
won never never won the tour final. So
I mean,
Jake too.
only 6. Like that's.
I mean,
it's
we're
very
making
good.
we're making comparisons here, Carson. We have to. I mean, it's like, oh, it's like when you say Djokovic only won 3 French Opens. It's like, what? It's like,
Yeah.
he just won 3. Like,
Also, he had to go against Nadal 15 times. Like,
oh, like 100 times. I'm sure it was 100 times. Oh gosh.
yeah. Novak with another break point here, trying to go up 5-1. Kind of, and he converts. We've gotten away from commentary on this match, but like this, it seems like it's starting to get pretty one-sided, and like we can see what's happening.
I fear that he's gonna pull out because he's showing a very like complete lack of patience now on his strokes. He's just like flailing at the ball. And he's looking, he looks a bit downtrodden. So
yeah, Novak's won 22 of the last 30 points.
So I think, unfortunately, I think the writing's on the wall for this one.
Yeah, I do wonder if
it's sad because it's sad because he's been plagued by injury, Perricard. Like, it's not just the poor results and poor form, there's also been injury surrounding. Like, he had that freak something with his eye. Did you remember there was something happened to a ball hit his eye and he was out from it was just he's just had some horrible luck. Like, just weird.
It's 30 love now. Man, 40 love, triple set point for Novak. I don't know. Do you think we're watching the last point of the match right here?
I think so. I don't
as long
think
as Novak doesn't double fault or something here.
As long as Djokovic, because there's no world where if he can't serve, then what is he doing on the court? If he can't,
yeah,
he's not. Well, he's not shaking hands. Oh, is he shaking hands? No, he's not shaking hands. He's gonna finish the match.
At his team.
Oh, but he looks like he wants to call it.
I think that this is what was happening. Like looking at his box for a signal of,
like, should I stop?
Yeah, which look, as a coaching staff, you kind of have to let the player make that decision.
Yeah.
Like, I do think there are times where you need to step in and be like, hey, like, this isn't going anywhere. Like, you're going to hurt yourself.
But you remember when Carlos played that semifinal against Djokovic and he could have pulled out, but he was like, you know what? I'll just take 2 bagels or 2 breadsticks and be on my way. Just against Djokovic. Just because I think Djokovic won the last 2 sets 1-1, right?
I think
and
so.
This is following the exact same pattern of that match where Carlos pulls out the second set 7-5, and then it's like 1-1 in the next 2. Someone who's been desperate for any kind of form, Sonego, what could really do with a match win. He's playing against Pierre Herbert right now. They were doing promotional videos as part of the Austrian Open swing, and Sonego had said that his goal for the year was to be in the top 10. And from that moment, he has been nowhere at all.
I mean, like that is a legal thing for you to say. Like, you're allowed to say that you want to be top 10.
But I think it's not only been the poor form. He's had a lot of injuries, so I don't think he's actually played. So he's right now down to number 70 in the world, which is certainly, of course, not the top 10, not even close. But yeah.
I know the answer Jake question here. I know the schedule for tomorrow is out already. I think Sinner plays
Tuesday. He does not play tomorrow.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
Do you want to go over the list, or do we want to wait till the match finishes before we go over the match for tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll wait until the match is over,
Okay.
and then maybe we'll each like just quick pick a match or two that we're looking forward to seeing tomorrow, which public holiday in the U.S.
So I think it's. Where are you based, Carson?
Minnesota.
Oh, you're central. We're in the same time zone then.
We are. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I have a lot of family that lives in Minnesota, actually.
Oh, cool. I was actually in Texas 2 weeks ago in Dallas. So
what for? I live in Dallas.
Work trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really and then sorry, I forgot to just wrap up player form coming into this tournament. Where was I? Shapovalov, no I don't have anything to say about Shapovalov. I really have nothing to say about Shapovalov at the moment.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say about someone famous getting shot in Dallas once upon a time?
Was it? No, I know JFK got shot in Austin. Not Dallas. Was it Dallas or was it Austin?
Yeah, it was Dallas.
It was Dallas. Okay, you're right. Yeah. I actually moved to Dallas just about a year ago. I was in Austin before.
Great points here for Novak.
I think Perricard wants to call it, if I'm being honest. He doesn't look like he wants to be on the court right now.
His movement is struggling for sure.
Like even his body language and his facial expressions are just, it's not good. But somehow Djokovic still did not convert the break point. I just, like, given what I've seen in this match, Carson, like, this does not fill me with any confidence for Djokovic going forward. Because I would say the injury and of course Djokovic's a great player and he could have won the match anyways, but like the injury that Perricard has suffered midway has really aided his chances because it's no longer a match at the moment. Like there's just no way out for Perricard anymore. Like, oh wow, did you see that forehand Djokovic dumped into the net?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's been very unconvincing in this match. Very unconvincing.
Yeah. So I don't think I know you're not convinced by him. I'm not exactly thrilled by how he's played this match either. How far do you think he can go?
So let's look at, and that's why I was looking
look at his draw. We kind of went over what his next couple of matches could be.
So Valentin Roya is good, but he's very streaky. So that's a match that I feel like, okay, Djokovic may drop a set, but he should come through that one. But then I think it's going to end with either Pishmich or Fonseca. That's why I think it ends, if I'm being totally honest.
You don't think he gets past the third round, like regardless if we
I really don't. Because either way, he's going to play a Ruud or a Medjedovic or a Tommy Paul in the fourth round if he makes it past the third round. And if he keeps on dropping sets along the way, he got a lot of help at the Australian Open. People have this glamorous view of Djokovic rising from the ashes at the Australian Open, whereas he basically got a free pass for 2 matches. So like Musetti retiring and being up to 2 sets to love, and then before that Mpetshi pulling out. So let's not.
The match before that, he was like 6 inches away from getting defaulted.
Yeah, so it's just
right past.
Yeah, he's now up a break in the fourth.
Yeah.
So, I think it's only a matter of time now. It's only a matter of time now. But how who are you most hopeful for in the tournament? I mean, granted that I'm assuming your Sinner is your winner. No pun intended. But who else are you excited about?
Mhm.
Who do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel pretty optimistic about Yannick Sinner's chances in this tournament. It's uh,
Oh,
I think he's going to be good. Man, honestly, the bottom half of the bottom section of the top half of the draw, it's kind of open for Valentin Vachereau.
but he's been
To,
injured. He's been injured.
he has been, and
And
I don't know.
best of five is not gonna help that.
I mean, I trust him more than Nori. Trust him
Nori's
more
been injured.
than
Nori's been
Felix.
injured too. Like
Yeah, I mean, Medvedev's in that section, and like Medvedev could be quarterfinals. He could lose in the first round. Like,
I
who
think
knows?
yeah. So
Yeah, it'll
so
be interesting up there. Karen
in that
Khachanov, I want to see what he does.
oh he's I think
He plays
he's
way too many sets too often, but
yeah.
uh, I I don't know if I'm picking Tsitsipas to have a run here.
Oh whoa. That's
That's a bit of a deep cut for me. Rafael Yodar,
who does he play? Where's he in the draw? He's in the
he
bottom.
plays Alexander Kovacevic tomorrow.
Mm,
Winner plays Duckworth,
okay.
who got over Diallo in second set retirement. Winner of that like could be Bosova Reddy or
Mm-hmm.
Alex Nicholson, most likely. And that's when you get to like Yuri Leheshka, Davidovich Fekina. Like, there's a path, I guess, for quarterfinals.
Um I I know everyone has put Rude as like one of the top four favorites. I don't think he's going to take it because he has a danger match against Medjedovic coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the only thing, of course, that will work against Medjedovic is his fitness, but I could say the same for Rude because he's been
Totally.
overplaying. So
Yeah, producer doesn't think.
I mean,
Producer does not think that Rude is going to win Roland. I mean, I don't disagree with you. They're like that's a
no,
tough second round matchup. I mean, that's also like Tommy Paul section as well.
yeah, uh,
And like that's leading into the Fonseca Prismich
Djokovic.
Novak section. Like
It's
that's just a crowded section. It's tough to like have a clear picture right now of who could come out of there.
yeah,
Mpetshi Perricard has a break point.
that's weird. I thought this match was over, Carson.
Nah, man. You know we've got 2 hours to go. Like we've just started.
Oh god, I thought the writing was on the wall. Oh gosh. But
And he does
this
get a break.
but
So
Carson, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like the Djokovic, you would think that Djokovic would close the match out from here, and then all of a sudden he's getting reeled back in with someone with no wrist or one wrist, and it's like, what's going on? Yeah. If Perricard somehow pulls this set out, I'm going to be wow. um, I will be just out of words, quite frankly. I wonder if they gave him a painkiller, and now it's starting
Mhm.
to like take effect.
Yeah, it's been what 15, 20 minutes since the medical timeout.
Yeah.
So about the amount of time a painkiller
Okay.
takes to start having some effect. His first serve speed is up a little bit now.
Oh, so is Djokovic in
Not
trouble?
yeah,
Is
it's
Djokovic in
not
trouble
like
again?
I mean, that's not where it was at the beginning of the match, but I mean, there were a couple he was hitting that was like
140.
198 per hour.
He was hitting second serve at 120 and first serve at
Yeah,
140 at Djokovic.
yeah, he had a couple at 145, but I mean,
Oh damn.
he's yeah, not too long ago, he was hitting some first serves at like 125,
Mm.
which for him is pretty low.
Yeah, that's low for him. Um, I yeah, I mean, we're talking about Djokovic getting to third round, and he hasn't even made it out the first round.
We got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, it's like there's still work to be done. Um, I just going back to the draw and sort of who I am hopeful for. I like Norris injured, Tabio like unreliable, Vashiro injured, Kaboli streaky. Um, Christian Guerin and Lerner Tien play in the first round. I know Lerner won that title in Geneva, but that was sort of a faster clay. But I know that the French Open is really hot for the first week at least, so it should give Lerner some purchase on his strokes. So maybe he'll win a few matches. Cerundolo has a danger match against Van der Zandschulp in the first round. Yeah, Diminor has not been in great form, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He lost that match to Tommy Paul a few days ago from I think he was up a set 6-1 or 6-2 and a break 3-1 and had a point for 4-1 and then somehow did not win the match. So he's struggling for form. Navone, sure. Mencic won his match in straight sets. Echeverry upset. Echeverry, who is the 23rd seed, was actually upset by Nuno Borges. That was interesting. And then Kecmanovic beat Marijan in straight sets too. So that was another interesting result. I am interested in Buse and Rublev. That's a first round match. I I think Rublev. What's the arrangement with Marat Safin? Like, enlighten me. I don't. What is? I don't know what is going on there between like that coaching relationship.
Yeah. I mean, essentially, he's like the full-time lead coach.
Is he? He. There've been a lot of tournaments when he hasn't been
Yeah,
around.
it's like as much of a mentorship, I think, as like coaching.
Mm.
Which, I mean, the original arrangement was like he kind of wanted someone who could take him to the next level and has been where he's been. Like, I mean, both of them rather explosive emotionally at times. I
Mm-hmm.
think just like having someone that has been where you are can be a great help. So I think that's been the original arrangement. But I mean, I feel like he's at most of the 1000s, all of the Grand Slams.
Because I was reading a tweet the other day, um, and well, and someone was highlighting in detail Rublev's results since getting married, and they've gone the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, he was a perennial quarterfinalist at slams, and he hasn't made a slam quarterfinal in the last like eight slams or like 2+ years, something like
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, it's been interesting to say the least. I know Fonseca is dealing with a wrist issue, so I'm not too confident in his chances. Fokina, always streaky, played a 5-setter against Zoomer today. um,
Not an easy first round match.
no, it's not. Zoomer gave Carlos all kinds of fits last year. And
Yep.
that ridiculous night match. And yeah, that was Hachanov. Did you see the Hachanov Gaya incident when he went
No.
up to the umpire and So there was an incident where Gaya, I have to find the tweet, but Gaya was yelling at the umpire because he needed to get out of the court because he said he's having diarrhea, but he used an
Oh,
expletive. He literally had to, I think they called the tournament referee, and the umpire was like, I need to get out of the court now. I need to use the toilet. Um,
I get what
uh,
you mean.
yeah.
It's like, I mean, look, if you gotta go,
That's what
like,
he said.
it,
And he said that if he doesn't leave, there's going to be an accident on the court right now. Because English is not his first language, so
yeah.
he's
I mean, it's
uh,
fine. It'll blend in.
yeah.
Like,
Love it. Love it. Well, Sina, the really young Italian, not Sinner, Sina, the young Italian, the younger Italian, because Sinner is young, won a five-setter over Opelka today. I think Nike did an ad or a post about Sinner, saying he's the youngest. He was the youngest to do something. They're doing all the. There's always a younger person to do something. So I forgot the exact detail, but he has done something by beating Opelka as the young person. Um, because Nike did a lot of, actually over the last 24 hours, Nike has been posting a lot of baby photos of their top athletes. They posted uh Kinwen, and they were like, I think the caption was like, this little girl didn't know she'd be a gold medal champion. They posted Naomi and her accomplishments, Carlos and his accomplishments, Sinner and his accomplishments. And then they posted Sinner, and I was like, I don't even know who that is, but I'm learning. I'm learning. Uh, whew, uh, Pesci is up 3-2 in the. He's steadying himself in the fourth. So
mhm.
there is hope yet for him, I guess. Uh, Wawrinka plays Jesper de Jong tomorrow instead of Arthur Fils. Oh, Carson.
Hmm.
Mahatch won his match today against Izuberg in straight sets.
Yeah, he
Uh,
did.
and Zverev won his match against Benjamin Bonzi in straight sets.
Yeah.
And why am I telling you this? Because they're
Because,
playing each other in round two.
yeah.
So that's interesting. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think Zverev will win
Oh, of course. I think Zverev
rather comfortably, but
he's too steady for Mahatch. Mahatch
mhm.
would just hit and hit himself out of the match. So
There's a handful of second round matches set or will be set by the end of the day.
yeah,
I mean, for me, of the ones we know about so far, Fonseca Prismic is going to be big one.
yeah. Fonseca Prismic. Let's see. I think for the men at least, Fonseca Prismic. What has been set up? Ooh. Fukina and Tarante. Tarante is the young Argentinian who's playing really well. So
Mm-hmm.
honestly, that could be another five setter for Fukina. I definitely will not be surprised if that's another five setter for Fonseca.
Yeah.
Medjedovic, if Rude wins his first round match, Medjedovic versus Rude, I will be seated for that. uh, Alex Block. If Deminor wins his first round match, it'll be Alex Block versus Deminor, and I think that's upset alert, in my opinion. That is an
For
upset.
sure. Yeah, Blotchar's been playing very, very well this sprint. Was
And
it
like,
Madrid? He had a good run.
yeah, I feel like they've been going in the opposite directions. Like
Yeah.
Block has been playing well, and Deminor has been playing worse and worse. So Yeah.
We're at 3-all here in the fourth set. Relatively straightforward hold from Novak. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect from this match. Hey, Jane. Yeah, EDF
mean,
was. It's never straightforward with him, is it?
how
He
like
stresses everyone out.
there are players who players who I like that I know will always stress me out. Carlos, Coco, um, like I just know no matter how beautiful the match is going, there will be a moment where it's just gonna be a different kind of match altogether. And you're gonna be asking, how did we get here?
Yep.
Yeah. So I have lots of players who I like that will never make things easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Never. Oh, Clara Towson is going through a tough time.
Yeah, she's another player. The injuries are playing a part of it,
Yeah.
for
She
sure, recently. But
she had written or given a statement that she has a chronic back problem. Um, but I was surprised. She was doing so well in her match earlier today. I was following the score. She was up a set in a break, I believe, and then lost to Sneaker. Yeah, unfortunately. Wow, she was up a set and served for the match.
mm,
Ooh, that's tough.
that's tough. That's tough. Oh, not sure what that slice was from Mpetshi Perricard.
I mean, sometimes the decision making is so iffy.
Yeah.
They just
3-all here.
they just flashed Emma Raducanu's score from her match earlier today on the screen.
Yeah, another player's had a tough spring.
Yeah. She went down 6-love, 7-6 to Solana Sierra.
Good defense from Novak here. At this point, getting it to deuce.
Tremendous. Perricard has to be careful here. It's hard for me to imagine that if Djokovic breaks again, he's going to let it slip.
I think especially at this stage of the
Oh.
match. Was that out? Just out. What do you think about line judges? Roland Garros like the only tournament of like any sort of note that still has them.
Why I wonder why the producer loves the line judges.
Yeah.
Because they always cause brouhaha at the French Open.
Yeah, I mean at Roland Garros specifically, there's been some fun incidents in the past. I don't know. I like electronic line calling.
Tremendous rally from Djokovic to break.
Mm-hmm.
But
another
yeah,
forehand into the net from Mpetshi Perricard.
Yeah.
Tough game from that wing for him.
For sure. I just even today already, I already saw a lot of controversial ball marks, and I was like, "Oh, we're doing this again." I was like, "I did this." It's been so long, and I was like, "Oh, we're doing this again." Oh,
and it's tough because we literally don't do this anywhere else.
Exactly. So I was like, "Oh, are we doing this again?" Like it's like, ooh, a blast from the past. A blast from France, I guess.
Yeah, it's tough to say to answer this question with the way that this match has gone up to this point, but I tend to agree with what you just said a moment ago in regards to this. If Novak gets the break, which he just did, it's tough to see him giving it away again.
Yeah, I just don't see him relinquishing the lead from here. I mean, stranger things have happened, but
For sure.
yeah.
Mm.
If this was prime Djokovic, um 6-2, 6-3, 6-2. That's
Yeah. I think it's tough because Novak did play well in the first set outside of one game.
but he wasn't returning well at all. He was very um and I think when a lot of people analyze Djokovic's decline, a lot of people point to his return as like he didn't return well at all in that first set.
Mhm.
Um
Sure, but that's hard to do against someone who's serving
145.
145 miles per hour. Like, I
I'm
mean,
I'm I'm
he
rating
struggled against Isner and Roddick
I'm rating
early on
Djokovic
for the same reason.
I'm rating Djokovic against his ghost.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I mean, if he's in his absolute prime, it is tough to say like that he actually loses the first set like he did. Um, Second
Yeah.
set probably would have been maybe a little more one-sided, but I mean, I can still see a path where Mpetshi Perricard takes a set off of him.
Oh, I thought when you said take this set, I thought you meant coming back from.
Oh no, like in regards to the question.
Oh, oh gosh,
I
I was like,
mean,
oh, I mean, stranger things have happened, but
mhm,
that'd be quite interesting if this doesn't Djokovic doesn't shut the door on him here.
yeah. Mpetshi Perricard, like his forehand wing right now is just getting very loose. Footwork is not where it needs to be. Like he's just not getting to these balls in a correct position to get set to hit it solidly.
And he's just flailing at the ball now.
Yeah.
Just yep. Honest, that's what I thought the whole match would have been, but I would say he played very well to start. He was
Mhm.
a bit steadier.
Yeah. I mean, for the first set and I mean the first 10 games of the second set, he was very good. And
Yeah, he
then
was.
got broken late second set and thumb injury, hand injury, something with his right hand early in the third set.
I'm looking at a tweet that said it was a wrist injury.
Okay.
Um, so I like you said, they're not putting time to strengthen those wrists in the gym. They're not putting time to strengthen those wrists in the gym.
There's the hold from Novak. So 5-3, he's a game away. We'll see how hard he pushes for a break here. The way Mpetshi Perricard has been returning lately, he might be content to just take some big swings on return right away. And if he hits it out, it's out and take his chances with his serve.
Yeah.
That's a nice volley. Three points away.
So my issue is this is nearly 3 hours on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And the third set was barely a set because Pesce Pericard was not there. Imagine if he has to play four grueling sets against who does he play next? Against
Royer.
Royer or Medjedovic, or not Medjedovic, or Fonseca or Prismic. That's like by the time he gets to a third or fourth round, I'm not sure. And the fact that it's gonna be hot, is he gonna lobby to play night session every night? Oh, a tremendous pass from Djokovic.
I mean, who knows? They threw a stat up like in the middle of the third, or in the middle of the second set. I think it was right before you came on, and I mean, it was what, maybe 9 p.m. in Paris
Mhm.
at that point, and it was still 83 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm.
Like, that's quite warm.
So I haven't been to the French Open since they got the roof. I don't know if it makes it warmer or cooler, but
I don't know. I
I'll
mean,
be
I
curious.
think the roof is open.
Oh, is it open? Oh, okay.
Yeah. 30 all here in this game. That's a nice forehand.
Excellent. Um, Sonego is up 2-1, but if he's not careful, he will find himself in the 5-setter against Pierre Hebert, who I believe is also retiring this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mpetshi Perricard holds. 5-4. Novak in the fourth set here. At least make him think about the serve here.
I'm curious to see how Djokovic serves this out. If it's going to be straightforward or there's another twist left in this match.
I haven't been following comments. I don't know what Jane 23 and Ghosty 76 mean. No, maybe that's a reference to something that I don't know about. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Novak holds, how he approaches this service game. I have the feeling that it will be relatively easy, but I've been wrong before.
What will be relatively easy?
Holding this
Question.
service game.
Oh well, let's we're there. Let's see what
Yep,
happens.
fairly simple first point. Return from Mpetshi. Perricard does not get in play. 15 love.
I just realized now, Ghosty and everyone in the chat that I did not have the comments open, and now I can see all your comments.
Oh.
Just next time
Yeah.
I'll lay it on the comments. The Nadal documentary. I actually heard from an insider, I can't disclose who, that the documentary is one of the better sports documentaries out there.
Good. He
Like it's
deserves it.
yeah. So yeah.
Well, 30-15. Mpetshi
30.
Perricard just kind of swinging big at this point.
He has to.
A little bit lucky to get that last shot in. Looked like it was very, very close to the line, if not directly on it. 106-mile-per-hour winner.
Do we? Okay, I don't think. No, it's Medjedovic will have to beat Medjedovic will have to beat Casper, and I think Fonseca will have to beat Dino Prismic for them to meet in the. No, actually, then they'll have to beat Djokovic. So actually, that's a fourth round match. I'm looking at the comment.
Yeah,
That's
go
what
fourth round.
Fonseca Medjedovic. It's 30 all now, Carson.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have here? Gosh.
Just a bit of a loose volley here on this point. Novak.
That's like I said, he's not been great. We have a match point. Not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the answer to this is Yannick Sinner pretty easily.
Who has the easiest round? I think I was. It's hard to imagine what a difficult draw for Sinner could have been.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Crowd might be a little bit loud right now.
They are getting loud because the end is here.
We'll try not to look at the scoreboard for a second because it'll get spoiled. But there's a forehand winner from Novak.
And he does a little shimmy dance. Did you see the shimmy dance?
Yep. He's happy to get through it. Tough four setter. Like 2 hours, 50 minutes, something like that. Mpetshi Perricard played very, very well for the entirety of the first set, most of the second set. Just dropped off a little bit. Another shimmy from Novak here at the end. But having a little bit of fun out here with the crowd. Later at night on Philippe Chatrier. Yeah, unfortunate injury for Mpetshi Perricard. Yeah, third set pretty one-sided, and then late break in the fourth set. I think there are things for him to build off of this match, but I mean, great win for Novak.
It's with. I mean, for me, my main takeaways are still injury concerns, of course, for Perricard, and that's not going to get any easier. And he's not winning matches, so it's like it's a catch-22.
Yep.
Like, and then for Djokovic, that this performance is. I mean, he's fooled us many times with horrible performances and gone on to win tournaments. So, but yeah, he's not any younger, so we'll see how he progresses.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Well, it was great having you on stream for your debut.
I loved it. I loved every second of it. Next time I'll have the comments open so I can engage more with the audience.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, great time. Thanks everyone who has joined us for this over the last 2.5 hours. Like and subscribe to the channel. We will be doing plenty of streams over the next couple of weeks for Roland Garros, and then of course for the rest of the tennis season beyond that. So I think we've got at least 2 or 3 matches on the docket that we're doing tomorrow. So like and subscribe to keep updated with that. I think that's everything we got to do. I got to run here. John's giving me the thumbs up. So,
bye, everyone.
Yeah. Again,
thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day, and we will see you all on some other stream
very soon.
Tennis never. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.